Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. And welcome on a Saturday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, whatever day it is, whatever time it is. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Glad you guys could come out and join us again today for another hopefully good stream and another continuation of our Mechwarrior 5 playthrough. Glad to see you guys. Glad you could join us. I do apologize. It's been a little rough with Twitch. For those of you that were not here at the very beginning of the stream. I mean, obviously all of you found your way here successfully, but I did change my username so that it matches. And sadly that kind of screwed some things up with Nightbot, and it screwed some things up with the login for Streamlabs and all kinds of, like, it just, you know, it was rough. It was rough. So again, sadly, there were some things that I knew I was not going to be able to test until I actually hit the go live button. So sadly, you guys had to uh-oh. What happened? What happened? I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I swear. I swear. Now, again, it was a little bit rough. It was a little bit rough. And so, thankfully, everything, hopefully, is working. I mean, again, as I said in the chat, you guys will have to be extra vigilant today. Let me know if there's any issues with the stream, if there's any issues with the sound, if there's any issues with the video, anything like that. Because, sadly, I can't run the stream at the same time as I'm on the stream, if that makes sense. So I don't see the output. I only see what's going in. I don't see what's coming out the other end of the pipeline. So definitely let me know. Definitely let me know. But anyway, enough about that nonsense. Again, welcome to the stream on a Saturday. Glad to have you. Glad you guys could join us. Again, we already got some stuff going on at the beginning of the stream. We got AFP rolling in, resubscribing for 5 months, saying hey in the chat. Well, hello, AFP. Glad you could join us. Glad that you are here today on a Saturday with us. And Troubleshooter as well, donating 100 bits, bribed for the Twitch machine spirit. Yeah, in this case, sadly, I think it was mostly me, rather than Twitch. It was, again, things that I could not fix until I actually went live to see how it works. But hopefully, again, we got all the kinks worked out. So once again, thank you guys so much. And as stated previously, we are continuing the Mechwarrior 5 campaign. Where last we left off, we were trying to progress through the campaign, but sadly we are at that part where you have to just do some more stuff. You have to increase your reputation and things like that before they will let you continue the campaign. There you go, track touch. You should be good now. But yeah, so we will get into it. And without further ado, let us jump over to the game. And there you have it. So we are back in Mechwarrior 5, and let me re-enable the game audio. And the audio levels are looking good, but let me know if it doesn't look good. But I show you guys getting the sound. And I have now hydrated. Yes, now. Thank you for the reminder. I am absolutely terrible at taking care of myself, so I'm glad that you guys are here to remind me. Alright, so let us get to the single player, and we are going to continue the existing campaign. Yeah, Trag, the for whatever reason, the music in the main menu is really loud, and I don't know why. Once we actually get into the game, it's not quite as bad. Or at least that's been my experience so far. Let's see. Oh, right, we have the job rewards for the crab mech. I did kind of want to play with the crab mech. But, you know what? I'm just gonna turn it in. I know I said we were going to, but I'm just gonna get rid of it. We will find another crab, or maybe something better. There we go. You are correct, Serena. I try to do, you know, a little bit of regularity within the intro. I try to, you know, and I wouldn't call it a theme song because it's obviously not my music, but I'd have, you know, the song right at the beginning, right before we start the stream, just as a reminder, so you guys know if you're just listening and you're not necessarily watching yet in the warm up. I like to play the same song so that you know that's your cue. We're getting ready. We're about to start. And speaking of start, we are currently out of missions in this particular area of the Inner Sphere, which means that if we're going to, as the campaign is asking us to do, which is increase our reputation, we're going to need to head somewhere else, which is a pretty regular thing in this game. So let's see what we have in terms of missions in the area. And we appear to be nearby to some mercenary company. Brian's Legion. All right, their skill level is green, so things are probably not going to work out very well for them. Drugs. You guys are talking about drugs? Are we talking about space drugs? No, I'm joking. But let's see. We got we got the black market, we got a cantina, we got multi-mission operations and targeted kill. I think this is as good a place as any to start out for the day. Let's head on over. And if you recall, we have both a Warhammer and a Dervish, which were performing very well at the end of last stream. So hopefully we'll be taking one of those out and doing some work with them. I definitely like the Dervish. I wasn't expecting, you know, what is essentially an upgraded commando to be so much fun, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it quite a bit. So let's check the black market. Let's see what we got. If there's anything interesting. I doubt it. The black market is okay, but I think at least in the vanilla game, there's nothing that's it's not like, say, in Battletech, the 2018 game, where, you know, you go to the black market and you get a bunch of stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to get. Be fighting Comstar mercs here? Yeah, you know, maybe. I'm not sure who they work for. But let's see. Let's check the mech market as well. We got another Dervish. I mean, don't you tempt me with a good time. And, of course, a Javelin, because the Javelin is at least in this game, is the Frank's Red Hot of mechs. I have noticed the extreme prevalence of the Javelin in this game, especially at the early levels. But why buy one when you can just pick up the pieces? At any rate, let's get into the contract, shall we? Well, let's hit the cantina first. What do we got? Go to Sarna and collect one behemoth dropship flight computer. We could do that. Go to Refinery Systems and get one safe encrypted transmission, or kill 10 J. Edgar units. I mean, these pay more, but we would actually have to go to a specific area, whereas with the J. Edgar, I mean, that's just a thing that we're going to destroy in time. So I'll take that. And next up, oh my goodness, 4-mission operation. What are they asking us for? Garrison, Assassination, Scorched Earth, and Beachhead. I don't know if we can do that one, but I'm tempted to try it. It'll depend though, because we've only got 2 full lances of mechs. So if we have problems, and, you know, we end up with mechs getting destroyed or just taking too much damage, then we might be screwed. So I think this one might be a little bit out of our range for right now. But let's see. Let's do the targeted kill at least. That's something I know we can handle. And oh my goodness, they're giving us up to 10 salvage shares. You know I can't turn that down. Actually, you know what? I have discovered that with salvage shares in this game, you often get way more than what you need. So, I'll take a little bit of C-bill payout. Another thing that I've noticed is, I think I know one of the first mods that I'm going to download, and it's buying salvage shares. Yeah, you're right, Track Tension. The back-to-back missions is definitely a test, and it's a test that I don't think we're ready to pass just yet. Yeah, 2 Centurions, it's not my ideal lance comp, but we kind of had to make do with what we had. We were doing a multi-mission contract towards the end of last stream, and we kind of just had to pull out whatever we had. But that being said, we need to mech bay here, because we need to paint this dervish. And of course, I already know what I'm gonna paint it as. There we go. There we go. Because all of the mechs that I'm gonna pilot are getting this paint job. And we're a little under tonnage, which sadly we don't get any benefits for, but we ought to be good. Let's make it hot, Chad. Let's make it hot. We will see how the first mission of the day will treat us.
This group has proved to be a nuisance for our employers. We're tasked with making sure that we find them and put them in the ground. Good hunting, everyone.
There we go. Alright, I think we're good. And of course...
Something's wrong, Commander.
Yeah?
An unrecognized dropship closing in on your position.
Oh boy. Looks like we're gonna be fighting some mercs right off the bat. And Thanosi gifting a tier 1 sub to Monkey Arms 81. Thanosi, thank you so much for the generosity so early in the stream. And Monkey Arms, welcome to the Cult of Bad Tactical Decisions, where we have only one flavor of Kool-Aid, but it is Ecto Cooler. Hopefully you enjoy your stay.
I'm in place for an emergency.
Oh, you're gonna have a bad time, my friend.
If not, we're ready to burn when you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful about that. I'm gonna have to be careful about that. We are on a desert planet. I mean, you're the one that dropped into the middle of an enemy lance with a single griffin, my dude. Don't try to blame that on somebody else. Good lord. Yeah, they sent that poor man out to die. I have no idea what they were thinking. Clearly they had a lot more confidence in that guy than he had in himself. But again, it's always good to get off to a fine start blowing up some mercs. Now, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if the terrain is going to lend itself to us getting to this objective. I think we can get there from over here, maybe? Question mark? Oh, okay, well, never mind. I guess we don't have to get up there after all. At least Rihanna was nice enough to make us not go all the way up there before telling us that there's nothing there. But, yeah, the Xanax-induced dulcet tones of Rihanna. I have missed them.
Let's check out the other locations.
Like, don't get me wrong. I understand that the intent is for Rihanna to sound cool, calm, and collected, but what it actually ends up sounding like is that she's just on drugs. You're gonna have a bad time. You are gonna have a very bad time, my friend. I told you. I told you.
Shared target identified.
All right, let's show this Wolverine how we do things. And you're toast. You are also toast. Let's see. I was hoping there would be some loot here, but no such luck. Now, I did see that battlemech off in the other direction. Where did he go? Where did they go? Yeah, That's the old cornhole maneuver AFP, which for those of you that have been around for a while, that have seen some of the earlier streams, that used to be our go-to strategy. Give them the old cornhole. Oh, of course it's an urban mech. No one suspects the urban mech inquisition. Don't worry, Jaeger. It may not be you, it might be Twitch. Again, I'm only an affiliate, not a partner, so I don't get the priority bandwidth, and, it is prime time on a Saturday, so some hiccups are to be expected, sadly. Alright, let's see. We got one more target area. I think this turret's already gone. Thankfully, the computer's pretty accurate with large lasers, so it makes them very good for taking out those turrets. Yep, there you go. Should have paid your phone bills, fucko. That's not true. Alright, let's see. Hopefully we can get through this way. That's one thing that is a little difficult to tell on the maps, is like how the topography works and how to actually maneuver through these little canyons and things. But I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be okay. And once again, for this being like a difficulty 35 mission, I'm actually surprised at how few enemies there are. I definitely expected to be getting swarmed a little more. Let's see, what do we get? I don't see any mechs. I just see a turret way over there. Oh no, that's a mech. Alright, there we go. There we go. They're coming out of the woodwork now.
The whole gang is here, Commander. Watch yourself.
Alright, I think we'll go for the Irby first, because the worst thing you can do is ignore the Irby and then get shot in the back by it. Oh, we're getting hung up on terrain. We're getting hung up on terrain. I'm also getting hit a little hard here. Take out the Irby. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get in behind. We gotta get into the rear armor here. Boom. And, boom. Oh, you just realized I'm here now all of a sudden. You're gonna have a bad time, my friend. Parry this, casual. Alright, there we go. We are taking quite a bit more armor damage than I would like. I think I need to go around here. We're gonna take some cover. Oh, you're gonna come and say hello. Okay. I should not be giving my rear armor to the enemy, but I really need to take that guy out. There we go. All right.
Target is done.
I see you. I see you. My goodness. What are my guys doing over here?
The boss. Let's light it up. Focus target has been updated.
They kind of just let me be out here in the trenches taking grenades. What the hell? Alright, there we go.
Now let's pack it in.
Took quite a bit more damage there than I was hoping. Alright. Come here, you. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Yeah, that's still good. And we'll give it to him. X gonna give it to you. And now let's get the hell out of here. I've already lost far more armor and equipment than I wanted to. Yeah, losing... Well, I mean, in this case, I lost all my arms, but that's kind of a thing that happens. That's just... The game does not like arms, sadly. But that's okay. Damage is all part of the game. And it's funny too, because I was just sitting there like, oh man, it's kind of weird. We're not seeing anybody, you know, do it like, where's all the mechs? And then suddenly, fucking RKO out of nowhere, 6 mechs just come out of the woodwork and decide to give me the old, well, I won't say the thing, but let's just say they got a group rate on that one. Alright, now let's have a look at the salvage. I mean, you know what? I'm not against a 4J hunchback. I am not against the 4J, and I'm gonna need an SRM-6 to replace some of the SRMs that we just lost. So I'll definitely take those as well. And I guess we'll take some more Frank's Red Hot, as you do. As you do. Yeah, I outran my cannon fodder track tension. That's a pretty accurate assessment of how that went. Let's see. Another package from Mr. Green has arrived. This one carrying Star League grade weapons. Yeah. Nice. Fahad seems to be shaken as to how our benefactor has come across all this stuff. You know, Commander, we never communicate with the hunter outside of our intel deliveries, yet he's still somehow always able to find us to deliver these care packages. He must be tracking our dropship somehow. Why he'd be doing all this, I can't even fathom. For me, the less questions, the better. Dealing with the hunter already makes me nervous enough as it is. I mean, it's not that hard to figure out if you've ever read a story in your life, but it's whatever. I'll take some nice Starly era tech. And General Cores rolling into the chat and resubscribing for 5 months. Says, oh no, Lieutenant Dervish, you ain't got no arms. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. You know, it happens. It happens. But you know, the important thing is that Lieutenant Dervish didn't die. And that's the part, you know, that's going to be the third act reveal, is that Lieutenant Dervish is going to realize that even though they desperately wanted to die on that battlefield, that it turns out the real gift was living. And, you know, the friends you made along the way, I guess? Question mark? Yeah, that's all I get. That's all I get. So let's see. How bad was the rest? I think everybody else got away. Well, no, never mind. The Wolverine got banged up quite a bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to reinstall some lasers on that. We can do that. We can do that. Not a problem. The Dervish, though, we'll have to see what we can do here. We do not have enough, so we'll have to replace that SRM with something else. I mean, we have other SRM4s, we just don't have any of the level 4s that I was using. Which is unfortunate, but it happens. Maybe. I mean, I know we've only got a few of them, but because of the heat issues with these missiles, you guys think it'd be worth it to use some double heat sinks? I mean, I can't put them in the feet, which is where they go. But I feel like double heat sinks would help mitigate the heat. Can I do this? Oh, I can. Yeah, I'm not crazy about having double heat sink in the side torso, but I think that'll definitely help us with the heat mitigation and allow us to fire those SRMs a little bit faster. Yeah, you're not wrong, troubleshooter. You're not wrong. Nice Artemis Fours to replace the regular ones you just lost. I mean, you know, I'm not against that either. I'm not against that either. Some Artemis 4 would be good. Sadly, it is a little heavier. That's the problem we're gonna run into. I mean, I guess I could drop the lasers and just go full missiles. Like, we'll just put in the Artemis and then drop the medium lasers. That's a good question. I don't know what the Artemis actually does in this case. I guess it's just an improved spread. You get more concentrated fire, which I'm okay with. Getting more concentrated fire is better. It is, in fact, brave, Stapler. Yes, that is an intentional decision to put a half-ton of ammo in the head. Because we had a half-ton to play with, and one jump jet didn't really seem like it was gonna do a whole lot, so I put a half-ton of ammo in the head for the memes. Alright, let's make it hot. We'll see if it works. I don't think we need special ammo. Oh no, we do. We do. Well, that's unfortunate. So we got 320 rounds and 320 rounds. Okay. There we go. We'll just do a swap out real quick. And, yeah, we'll just have to hope that works out. Let's do it. Let's do it. And in the meantime, via transmissions... Ah, here we go. Throughout the years, I've seen plenty of fresh-faced idiots with a hope and a dream chase the merc life only to fall flat on their face on their first contract. But none have done so in such spectacular fashion as this Colonel Pythonius Brian and his legion. I mean, they did send a single mech into a lance, and the guy seemed very surprised that he got taken out. I'm not sure why. Taking a beating as badly as Brian did on Tancredi 2 should have been the end to this mercenary company ambitions. But to his credit, him and his legion seem to be pressing on despite seemingly never exiting a contract without significant losses, and taking on what I can only imagine to be crippling debt. But what draws my attention to these mooks, I like that, someone else that uses the word mooks, is that the robes over at Comstar and the MRB seem to be taking a personal interest in Brian's success. For whatever reason, they've been backing their loans, giving them a financial lifeline when any other mercenary unit would have been told to pack up and go home. Why they're doing this is anyone's guess. Somewhere, some pre-center must have gotten a vision praying to his toaster in the morning or something. But if there's one thing I know about Comstar, it's that they don't do things without a reason, and I don't like not knowing why they're so interested in a merc outfit as inept as Brian's Legion. Talk about failing upwards. Well, I mean, if you've ever worked in the corporate world, failing upwards is basically the lifeline. That's how it is. You fail upwards. Or, as a coworker of mine once put it, you will be promoted to your level of incompetence. Let's see. Yeah, the only other contract is a 4-mission operation. We're definitely we're not ready to take on something like that. So let us see. We have a beachhead and a targeted kill contract. We have a war zone contract and an assassination. I mean, just for the sake of efficiency, I think I'm always going to take the planet with more missions on it. So let's head out. Yeah, Dirkser, you're not wrong. Shit flows to the top. Or, to put it another way, you know, when the people at the bottom look, or I'm sorry, when the people at the top look down, all they see is shit, and when the people at the bottom look up, all they see is assholes. I think is the traditional wisdom. Alright, once again, I love this photo. Like, this guy... Like, I know it's not Discount Dan, but this guy clearly studied under Discount Dan. Like, this is one of his proteges. Like, just look at that grin. Look at that cleft chin. Like, there's no way this guy didn't study under Discount Dan. He had to. But let's see. We're gonna take most, oh man. They are hooking it up on the salvage shares, that's for damn sure. I mean, if they're gonna give us that much per share, I think we have to max it out, don't we? And I'm debating, let's see, so the Dervish is 55 tons. Because it's in such sorry shape, I think maybe instead I'll take the Warhammer, if we can. We can definitely get away with it. Alright. And sadly, Freeman got injured, but we don't have a pilot to replace them. So we'll just have to go with it. I don't like it. But, oh, well, he's gonna be fine anyway. He'll be healed within the 52 days it'll take us to be ready to do this mission. BLM, the Timberwolves, or Mad Cats, if you're not a filthy clanner, are elsewhere. Oh god, we started in contact. I was not expecting that. My goodness. I mean, I'm kind of surprised, but also not surprised at the prevalence of the urban mechs here. I do feel bad for them. I mean, I appreciate that the person actually was like, well, I don't have any more weapons, time to eject. That's a lot smarter than what you see in typical Battletech game. Oh man, look at that! You can like see the asteroids floating by. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, and there's some loot. I'm not gonna say no to loot. Let's go over here and grab some of this, whatever this is. What are we getting here? And we get a medium laser. Oh, a medium pulse laser, level 3. Outstanding. My friend, I don't know what your plan was here, but I have the distinct impression that it did not work out for you. Yeah, again, I'm not sure what your plan was here, my friend. They're throwing light mechs at us like it's nothing. This is the Soviet Union saying, clog their gun barrels with your bodies. You're gonna have a bad time, my friend. Well, I mean, you're having a bad time. Well, he sounds a little troubled at the moment.
Stay close and keep the base clear of hostiles.
And Clone Trooper says this is the location of the Urban Mech Emporium. I mean, it might as well be. Let's see. I know I shouldn't be standing still, but I wanted to see if I could snipe that guy. Oh, and there's the artillery. We're definitely gonna have to do something about that. Definitely gonna have to do something about that. Sadly, the Warhammer is not as well equipped for dodging artillery as I'd like it to be.
Let's take that tank apart.
There we go, there we go. Oh, I don't think there's any way I'm getting out of that. Yep. Yep. You guys go get that stuff. I'm gonna go take care of this artillery. I don't know that I'll actually be able to destroy the artillery from here, but I'm sure as hell gonna try. Also, the artillery is extremely resilient in this game for some reason. Like, I'm just sitting here pounding this artillery from range with the PPC, and it's still, somehow, it's still alive. My goodness. Just take the hint. Go into the darkness. Alright, that's some of the artillery taken out.
Yeah. Following your lead, boss. Cargo acquired.
Alright, there we go. Let's see what we can do to take out some targets at long range.
Enemy eliminated.
Man, there's a lot of vehicles out here. Like a concerning number of vehicles.
Scratch that one. Enemy
There we go.
capability has been disabled.
Uh-oh.
Friendly reinforcements.
Oh, we almost got hit by that one. Yes, yes, attack the artillery. Attack the artillery.
Artillery garrison destroyed.
Take care of you, and then I'm just gonna roll up here and punch the crap out of this thing.
Dropship landing now.
Or not. That works too.
Alpha 1-1, this is Whiskey 6-1. Thanks for clearing out that AA installation. Heard you could use a little backup. We're on our way in. Stand
I
by
will
for
definitely
lights.
take some
Whiskey
backup.
6-1
Give me some
out.
backup.
The guns have
Yeah,
gone
I'm
forward,
getting
Commander.
tagged by the
Enemy
artillery here.
has been neutralized.
Alright, now. What else are we trying to do? We're just eliminating enemy forces and capturing the area. So that's easy enough.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Treasure! Give me the buried treasure, please. I love free stuff.
Brilliant. Payload
All right.
acquired.
And again, we'll just kind of clean up these turrets here. Take out any other straggler enemy forces. Once again, I have no idea what this guy is doing way out there all by himself. He's just driving in circles, having a grand old time out there. Go get him. Go get him.
Scrap that one.
I know it's probably a little excessive to use a PPC on a helicopter, but I make no apologies for who and what I am.
Organized. Expect a large attack very soon.
Go into the darkness.
Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
Alright, now, let's see if we can get in here. I know there's, I want that guy. Oh, an Irby.
Target that, Commander.
Go get the Irby, guys. Also, what happened to our allies? Did they get blown up? What enemies are in range? I'm very confused. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, there shouldn't be any enemies in range.
My weapon systems are gone. Eject, please. Dynasty unit has gone critical. Repeat, critical.
Outstanding. Outstanding work. Now you guys go get those J. Edgars while I capture the base. Yeah, you're not wrong, Wella. I mean, the AI in this game is not great, but, I mean, I'll take it. It's better than nothing.
Firing on the commander.
Go get him.
The target.
Go get him. Let's see. What else do we have out here? Just a bunch of turrets. Bunch of turrets.
Target has been updated. All clear, Commander. Their defenses are now
All right.
blind. The invasion has started, and your job is done.
Outstanding.
All stations, this is Sierra 1-1. Be advised, we've just completed a re-entry. Lights are green. Dropships
I
can
do
now
not
Sierra
think
1-1.
that I'm gonna be able to get to that loot before the mission's over, though. Sadly. That's okay. It's fine. I mean, Bland-Aid, first of all, bravo. I'm gonna have to give you a bow for that pun. But I do agree with the assessment. Yeah, the arms survived. Imagine that. First time for everything. But you know, I'm right there with you as far as the why would you build a base on an asteroid? Like that just seems dumb. But then again, we're talking like we here on planet Earth in the present day are already trying to figure out how we can do that for resources. So we're getting medium pulse lasers, which is, I mean, we're starting to get some more advanced equipment for these missions, which is kind of nice. Don't get me wrong, Walla, I will definitely be using artillery if and when we get to the point, mod-wise, where we're actually using them. I think at this point, my love of the big guns is well established. So obviously gonna take all of the mech salvage, mostly so we can sell stuff. Let me see what else we got. Not a whole lot else that's super tempting. I guess we'll take an S-Arm 6 and more Frank's Red Hat. There you go. Not too bad, all things considered. We certainly could have done worse. Let's see, we have... Oh, we killed enough missile carrier units. You love to see it. Hey, we got an AMS as well. Do AMS use a special slot in this game? I'm not sure. This is my first time getting an AMS. Or is it just a ballistic slot? Let's see. I don't know. Forgot we have our police Irby that we just managed to get randomly. The dervish is fixed. I never did look at this, so first of all, let me check the cantina missions before I sell these. Alright. So we don't need any of that stuff. So Phoenix, you're gone. Jenner, you're gone. Locust, you're gone. And Hunchback, I mean, I do like me a Hunchback. Hunchback supremacy. Question is, how much is it gonna cost to repair? That's actually not that expensive. I was expecting it to be a little pricier. Look here, Track Tension. I will not have you slander the good name of Police Irby. Alright? I understand it may not be the best mech, and it's certainly not a good mech. But don't you dare say it's the worst hero mech. This thing gets style points, if nothing else. Like, I absolutely award points for style, okay? This thing is beautiful. Anyway. Let me see. Is it worth it at this point to try to repair this mech? I feel like the answer is no. But also, hunchback supremacy. Fuck it. We've got the money. Let's just fix it up. Alright, contracts. What do we got? Target and kill. Yes, I do believe I will. We'll take as many salvage shares as we can. Fill out the rest with some money, as you do. And, honestly, I think this Lance Cop will be just fine as it is. Then again, we've got another 5 tons that we can play with. Maybe we ditch the enforcer and put in... I was thinking about using the dervish. However, I don't want to risk that thing with the AI. I feel like the AI is kind of dumb and is not going to know what to do with this thing. And I don't want to lose Artemis missile systems and other stuff because the computer is dumb. So we'll get the Centurion instead. And for those of you that are curious, the reason that I give preferential treatment to the Centurion is because it also has LRMs, which can be extremely useful. Alright, let's make it hot. I mean, we all know that the secret quirk of the Police Irby is obviously its ability to use vehicles to increase its speed, and I don't mean by driving them. If you know, you know. And besides, throwing donuts is too much of a cliche.
They were last spotted at the locations marked on your map. Once the job is done, head to the evac points before those sheltering the target get wind of what we're up to here.
Thanks, Rihanna.
Commander, there's an unrecognized dropship
closing
in on your position.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're doing this again.
Surprise! Our employer knew you were coming.
I mean, I'm surprised, but not for the reason that you probably think.
Right on top of you. Hostile mech spotted. We're on it, boss. All right, Commander. I'm in place for an emergency evac. Complete the mission if you can. If not, we're ready to burn when you are.
You are gonna have a bad time, my friend. Okay, maybe I'm gonna have a bad time too. Maybe I am also going to have a bad time. Where you going, buddy? Where you going? I applaud your bravery once again.
What do you mean critical damage?
I mean, at least they brought 2 mechs this time, but it didn't work out much better for them.
Looks like you don't need evac anymore. See you when the mission's complete.
I mean, Rihanna, you say they'll think twice. I have a feeling as long as we're in this area, we're gonna be seeing them again. Because somehow, unlike every other merc company, I have the feeling that they're going to have the inexplicable ability to pull unlimited mechs out of their ass. Oh, hi, Mark.
Target is done.
Alright, let's see. Is there anything in here? I mean, this looks like prime territory for some loot. Right? No? Man. Alright, well. No loot box today, at least not here. Yeah, the PPC parallax is pretty bad. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Let's see. Locate until kill the target. So hopefully, I mean, I know he's not gonna be at this location because they're basically never at the first location.
We got some bad intel. Our target
Oh my.
is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other locations.
What do we got? Yeah, we definitely want to hit the quick draw. Take him out soon-ish, if you don't mind. I mean, are you really?
Enemy mech eliminated.
I'm honestly not sure why they call the quick draw. I mean, unless it's a reference to, like, quick draw McGraw. Uh-oh. Lieutenant Cicada, you ain't got no legs. Sorry, I had to use that one again. It was too good. Yeah, you're not wrong, Wella. I mean, I don't think any decent mech commander would deploy half as much tonnage against a full lance. But more importantly, I don't think that they should have deployed 2 lances, but they should have also deployed, you know, elsewhere rather than, hey, guess what? We're gonna hot drop right on top of you so that you've got plenty of time to line up your shots. Like, if I were a merc commander, I would say, okay, let's see about coming in from a distance and, you know, like if the mercs were already here on the map somewhere and you just ran into them suddenly when you weren't expecting it, I think that would be a better implementation. Alright, so we definitely get a hunchback. We have been graced by Saint 4G himself. Oh, shit. We got an Irby. We got an Irby. Irby sighted. I'm trying to take this damn thing off. Or, I say I'm trying to get rid of that AC. However, my aim is really off today. Come here, you. Come here, you. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Just whenever you're ready. Just go into the darkness. Just go into the darkness. Thank you. Alright, there we go. No more hunchback. Saint 4G has failed his employers. Yeah, that Irby was surprisingly tanky. Also, I could not land those shots. I was basically trying to take out the arm to reduce its combat effectiveness, and I was having a rough time of that. Oh, that's okay. I heard something big and I thought we were about to start getting hit by artillery again, but turns out it was just the big gun. What is this, a helicopter?
Yeah.
No. Random turret. Got it. What do we got? There you go.
Pow, one down.
Turns out you can, in fact, snipe with PPCs if you're not terrible at shooting. I, incidentally, am terrible at shooting. For the record.
I have a visual on the target. Take them out.
Oh, we actually found the target. Outstanding. I was gonna try to get that sensor lock and send my people over there, but I guess we'll go through the city first, destroy a bunch of stuff, wreck these people's lives. You know, as you do.
Commander's target. Now.
Alright, Shadowhawk. See what we got. Again, very surprised there's no loot in here. I'll let you guys handle that, and then I'll see if I can take out the target here. Oh, well, never mind. I don't like it. I don't like it. Come here. Come here, you little donkey. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right behind you, you derp tard. Kill the little bastard. Come here, you. Come here, damn it. There we go. Now.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
I thought I told you guys to kill this guy like a while ago. And the enemy target is still running around in the buildings here. Again, we're wrecking people's lives. But that's what you get for employing this mercenary company. Collateral damage is an expectation.
Focusing the shared target.
Alright, let's see. Leg him. Oh, they're bringing in reinforcements. Well, that's unfortunate. What is it, though, is the question. Oh, it's a Jenner. Yeah, I'm not especially worried about a Jenner at the moment. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, nerd. Oh, wow, okay. I wasn't going for a headshot, but I'll take a headshot. And I'll take some salvage as well.
Now let's pack it in before their friends arrive. Commander, it looks like that mech had some
Come here.
valuables on
Come
it.
here, you.
Go over
Come here,
and pick it
you.
up. Let's see if there's
You and your
anything
little
we can use.
derpy jump. Alright, there we go. There we go. Now that there's... Ah, well, that was a mistake. My bad. I wasn't paying attention to the mech going critical. That's gonna be an expensive mistake. Yeah, there's somebody out there that's going to get very rich rebuilding this city. It is not gonna be us, though. That's for sure. On the plus side, all those people's livelihoods definitely provided good cover. Yeah? Oh. And Ajax rolling back in, repriming for a 3rd month, says, whoa, 3 months of bad tactical decisions. Well, thank you so much, Ajax, for supporting the stream for 3 whole months. You guys do not have to do that, but I appreciate you going out of your way to resubscribe and use your Prime sub for this channel. Again, thank you guys so much for the support. And welcome back in for a 3rd month. And let's see. Yeah, there we go. Fighting Brian's Legion again. 24 salvage picks. I mean, the Vulcan, for some reason, is worth the most money. Probably because it's the most complete out of all the mechs that we destroyed there. So, sure, I'll take it. Let's take an LRM-10 and an AC-5. Why not? Why not? Alright. More repairs, of course. Definitely gonna sell the Vulcan here, which, I mean, obviously we're not going to get the 3 million that they valued it at, but either way, I'll still take it. And we are now officially out of contracts on this planet, so let's see what we got. Oh, well, look at that. Here, back at Mandate, where we just came from, they now have quite a few more missions, so maybe that's the play? Maybe we should consider heading to somewhere that's a little more difficult. Well, I say that, but I think difficulty or recommended reputation 7 is about the best that we've got right now. Everything else, I mean, it gets much more difficult. Like over here, they're saying 13 to 14, so I think that's a little outside of our range right now. Alright, Ajax. Well, again, as always, glad that you could stop by, even if it's just for a minute. So thanks for your time. Thanks for the resubscription. And hopefully work goes well. Again, I always say I feel for the folks that have to work for a living, but hopefully it'll be a quick and relatively easy day at work. But yeah, I think we go back to Mandate. We go back to Mandate, and we can do plenty of missions out that way.